Hello students, here is the story, an encounter of a special kind. In the present story, this is a story by Tapan Mukherjee about a young boy who rescued, nursed and saved a baby langur with intent to kill it. The story depicts a bond of trust, compassion and mutual understanding between man and animal. Through the introductory part of this story, we learnt that what the writer wanted to depict here, the bond of trust, compassion, and mutual understanding between man and animals. This is the main theme or major theme of this story. Now, in the introductory part of the story, writer said that his father was a medical professional working for a private company in Raniganj in West Bengal. The officers of the company were housed in individual bungalows inside a large campus. Writer's house was also in a corner of the campus. The story writer mentioned about officers' club adjacent to the boundary wall of his garden. The compound was luxurious with green grass, colorful flowers, and host of tall and majestic trees. It means that the house of the writer was full of natural bounty, where squirrels and many species of birds became the part and parcel of the existence of the daily life of the writer. In the story, writer mentioned a small incident on a Saturday afternoon which made a deep impact on the mind of writer. That incident unfolded new dimensions, Naveen Pailu, to the wonders of God creations during puja vacation. Writer was busy in reading of the storybook. Suddenly, the writer heard commotion of street dogs. First, writer ignored it, but later curiosity got better of him. When writer glanced towards the roof of the clubhouse and saw something horrible. This is a horrible incident happened when the writer was going to read a storybooks. What was the horrible incident? That a big male langur was holding a baby langur in his hand and mercilessly intent to kill it. The helpless mother of the baby and lesser member of the langur group were scattered on the roof. Here, the incident which is became horrible in the story, and this is the main theme of the story. Here, the writer show the compassion, mutual understanding, as well as the bond of trust between human being and animals. Here the writer suddenly recalled the terrible custom in the clan according to which a dominant male usually does not allow another male baby or adult to survive within its groups. We know that this is the terrible custom in the animal beings, and according to that, the large one male dominant usually does not allow another male baby or adult to survive within its groups. Here, in the next part of the story, the writer said that what was the incident when the writer realized that the big langur was about to kill the baby langur. He gathered a big strong sticks in one hand and threw a piece of stones at the attacking langur. The big langur did not take notice of his attack, so he started throwing more stones at it. In this way, the writer restrained the big langur from killing the baby langur. The writer wanted to save that baby langur, which is dominated by the male langur, and intent to kill it. But the intention of the writer is clear here. He wanted to made a bond of trust, a compassion, and trying to show the mutual understanding in between man and animals. So he wanted to save, he wanted to nurse that little baby langur from the male langur who dominated to kill it, that baby langur. So he started throwing more stones at it. And this way the writer restrained the big langur from killing the baby langurs. म्हणजे लेखकाला या ठिकाणी त्या लहान बेबी लंगूरला वाचवण्यासाठी त्याच्या हातामध्ये त्याने एक स्ट्रॉंग स्टिक्स घेतलेली आहे आणि दगडांच्या साहाय्याने त्याच्यापासून त्याची सुटका करण्याचा तो प्रयत्न करत आहे. याच्यामधून लेखकाला त्या प्राण्याविषयी असणारी दया, सिम्पथी टुवर्ड्स दॅट लिटल बेबी लंगूर, वी कॅन गेट द इन्फॉर्मेशन्स अबाउट दॅट. Lastly, the baby langur find comfort. The mother langur descended on the floor of the coop and picked up the baby in her arms. She checked his injuries and then cuddled him tightly in her bosom. The sense of mother presence comforted the baby langur. Here, the mother langur, who is weak, who helplessly trying to save that baby langur. The mother langur seemed to convey the narrator that she was very grateful for him for saving her child. So in this way, we learnt that the writer of the story is very sensitive, sympathetic, and loving person. His qualities of humanity and courage are admirable and incredible. His thoughts about human-animal relations are great. He believes that communication between man and animal depends not only on food but also on trust, compassion, and mutual understanding. Here we complete the story, the encounter of a special kind. Thank you.